All right, Pat. Obviously, you guys had success last year, Western Conference Finals, but I know you guys want to take another step this year. What do you take away from last year's experience that you can apply this time around?
I thought we did a great job battling the playoffs. We had some ups and downs, a couple different series from the fact that we went to Game 7 in the first round to then a sweep in the second, so you never know. And you can look at it as it helped or it hurt us getting some rest, or were we a little rusty coming when Allen came into the building for that third round. We got behind the eight ball a little bit there, but they had a strong team, obviously, with them winning it all, back-to-back champions. I think we needed to take some things out of their book of just learning to be consistent night in, night out, and a lot of things that we kind of got ourselves into some trouble with penalties in that third round. That they had a good power play unit and they took advantage, and so some of those little things you see that the teams that are successful, you just try to pick up on and go from there.
When you take a look at the players that they identified to bring back this year, not only did you bring back a lot of numbers from last year's team, you brought back really like the key core of guys, yourself, Sid, Mike, Jamie. So how much, being on the same page early on, how much of a feather in the cap is that for you guys going forward? Because obviously you want to get off to a good start this season.
Absolutely. I think it's a testament of just what a fun organization and place this is to play. I mean, Fort Wayne treats you great from the aspect of on the ice, off the ice. Management, the city, the fans seeing the building full every night. It's a great place to play, and so I think it's really fun to see that many guys coming back after last year, after us having a successful season. And I mean, guys are going to get options in other places, and most guys came back, so that's always a good thing.
I'm talking to David and talking to Jamie. It sounded like they identified bigger, more rugged defensemen. For you, what does that mean? And what, obviously you haven't hit the ice with all these guys yet, but what do you think it will mean for you going forward into this season?
Yeah, I think it'll be great. As long as we keep the puck out of our net, I think we have plenty of scoring up front to help us there. So, yeah, we're just going to work hard, try to get everybody on the same page with doing those little things early on, and seeing some familiar faces will help that as well.
Obviously, you guys only have like 4 days before you play a game, so you got guys up in AHL camp. You've got a lot of new faces here. What do you try to accomplish in this first week to get you guys ready to hit the season? Because really the season opener is like 2 weeks away, less than 2 weeks away.
Yeah, it comes quick. Everything was moved back this year, it seemed like, with the World Cup kind of pushing everybody back. And so past years, maybe where you're on the ice a little earlier before this time, it'll be a little more condensed. But I think we're all just excited to be here to get our feet wet this next week, get some games in, get comfortable, definitely get some of that rust off that you don't. In the summer you can skate and work out and do those little things, but it's always different once the game starts. So once the puck drops Friday, I think it'll really allow us to get back into it.
A final question from me. In your eyes, what's the biggest key to having the type of success you guys want to have this season?
Consistency is huge. Obviously, if you can stay away from the injury bug and some of those things, that's huge. But playing together as a team, staying out of the box, doing the little things, first, second, third. At times we got away from that a little bit last year, and all of a sudden we'd have a tough period, and it's tough to bounce back. There's a lot of good teams in this league, and so yeah, I think just working together with this core group, we should be in good shape.
Anything else you'd like to add?
Sounds good. I'm good. Thank you.
All right. Appreciate it. Yep.